I'm alive. I am alive. We are here. It's actually nice. Well, as nice as summer can get right now. So we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Also, auto translate is on, so the auto translate is kind of funny because it says Hoyo on there, yeah, but then when auto translate took it, it turned it into hole. So I was like, who says hole as a hello? Why does auto translate do this? But hello everyone, hi. Mods, hello, Atma, hello, Judas Crazy Twitch, hello, Captain Witch, hello, Bulldog Carbonara, hello. Yeah, hello. I don't know why you did that. I was like, oh. And Autumn, I know that you are lurking. But yeah, hi. So today is going to be a try out new game day. Shadowgate. So I got the Steam version, but they let me convert everything into retro, so I just went with that because if I'm being completely honest, the orchestra and all that stuff with it kind of overwhelmed me, so I'm glad they have a retro option for everything. I know that with point and clicks, you have to be like specific when it comes to stuff, I guess. Like open door, go through door, you know, open this before, like you can't do one thing before you do another, like order is important. It's time to point and click. Yes, so I'm just like hello, hello. Yeah, it's time to point and click and then see what the heck is happening, because there's also puzzles involved. So we'll see how it goes. And we'll see how many times I can die. Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die a few times before I figure this out. So, I hope everyone was like able to stay cool who is hot. Like, I know today was pretty good for me, but I know other places were like really hot. I also have caffeine. I started my day early, but I caffeinated late. Alright, so we are going to see what this game is about. There's like, I didn't know there was like different like versions of this game. Not versions, but like different games of Shadowgate. So trying to find this kind of threw me off a little. Okay. Let me go to gaming. And then let me go down here, and then let me see if you can like actually hear it. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear it? If I click off, you can't hear it, but is it? Because it is already kind of loud in my ears, so I don't know how loud it is for you. Like, and I even lowered the volume. You can hear it now. Okay, good. So yeah, this is the Shadowgate. It's definitely a lot better than me having to deal with the orchestra and all the newer versions of it. This is on Steam. Also, I got it on Steam for like 15 bucks, I guess. So I have no idea what to expect. Choose my experience. For players new to first-person adventures, does not require a deep knowledge of the Shadowgate universe. For players familiar with Shadowgate and first-person adventure games, I'm not familiar. Okay, we're gonna do normal because I'm not familiar with any of this at all. Let's see what happens.
A hero's journey? A great quest? Certainly it shall be these things. But for you, young Jer Cuthaka, soldier of Windermere,
Why do I have to have such a lame name?
So much more.
That's a peasant soldier name.
In dreams, I have come to you, beseeching, entreating.
He's using words that I don't know.
Naught but a dirk, a torch, courage. Ride south from Rivellin, around the southern arm, through
Oh
the
no, I'm
waving
getting
fell,
directions.
past
This is bad.
Iris,
I'm getting directions. I'm not gonna do
beyond
well
the
with
citadel
directions.
of Murlac Tor, and the spires of Gimdane, and the darkness of Tarketh's Pass.
What the heck?
There you shall find my stone in wait. Under the shade of the mountain range, none have entered. Either on foot, on mount, on wing.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely a
Gatekeeper,
peasant.
The oldest of
You don't send
spires.
important people on
It
these
harbors
quests.
that which has been spoken of in whispers and ascribed to legend. Shadowgate, the living castle.
Why would you give me
all
retro
is not
options if
as
you
it
have to
should
do
be.
this epic opening?
One of our own is now our great bane. A blight upon us. He has brought the ancient keep low.
Oh look,
And
that's
it now
definitely
lies
evil.
fallow.
I see.
It is there that you will find me. Blackmere of the Circle of 12. It is there that you will find this great quest. It is
So,
there that you will find
He's sending me on a
yourself.
quest. He's sending me on a quest to start a quest? I suppose. Okay. A tutorial. Hold on, let me adjust your guys' stuff real quick. Chat bubble scale. I'm gonna shrink your little chat bubbles real quick. Just cause make it easier. And I'm gonna shrink you guys a little bit. There we go. Okay. There we go. Right, so we have to get a quest to get to a quest. Got it. To end a quest. Alright. Welcome to tutorial. Gameplay tips will appear at appropriate times to teach you the mechanics of the game. You can turn these tips on or off, or change the command system at any time in the settings tab of the options menu. Click the X button to close a gameplay tip. Okay. The 9 buttons at the top of your screen are the command buttons. Click on any object in the game and then click on a command button or vice versa to use that command on the selected object. For example, to take that skull on the ground, click on the take command button and then on the skull. Take. Skull. Nearly drop the skull when it begins to speak. About time, boy! You have no idea how long I've been here. You can call me Yorick. I have no recollection of how I got here, but I do know plenty about this castle. If you need help on this quest of yours, just speak to me and I'll give you a hint. Help, I need a hint. Oh, I can go up and down on this. Okay, this will tell me like what I did before. Hold on, actually, I think what will come in handy is if I... Hold on, let me do this. Let me go to properties. Let me do capture cursor. There we go. Now you can see my cursor. Okay. So then, what is this? Click and drag to move around the map. Use the plus and minus icons on the compass in the lower left of the map to zoom in and out. Click the middle of the compass to recenter the map on your current location. The room you are currently in will be highlighted. As you discover the different areas of Shadowgate, those areas will be added to the drop-down menu in the upper right of the map. Oh my gosh. There's so many things happening. Bill, hello, the foreman, hello. Was there a manual to this? So the manual didn't really give me much except whatever I'm learning in the tutorial. Entrance, caves. Oh, okay. Plus, minus. Okay then. So then, what is? This is a door. Open. The door is locked, and despite your best efforts, it will not open. Okay, what is this? Tug on the wet roots, but they slip from your grasp. Can I eat it? That won't accomplish anything! Can I hit it? You strike the root, accomplishing nothing. Can I look at it? Okay. Help! Boo! I know! Help me! Oh wait, what's this? You look upon yourself with apprehension, not knowing whether you are fully prepared for the strait. I'm not prepared at all! Okay, what is this? Can I take this? This is a key. This is so... Maybe I should adjust the graphics a little bit so that I can, like... see better, because I can't see very well with these pixels. But I like the way that it sounds. Objects, the key you take are stored in your inventory. Click on the satchel in the lower left corner of your screen to open your inventory. You can use commands on objects in the inventory. Okay. Oh, to use one object on another, first select the object you would like to use and the use command. Then click what you would like to use that object on. For example, to use that key to unlock the door, first select the key and use the use command, then click on the door. Okay, but can I go to settings first? Graphics. Let me see what happens. Oh, okay, yeah, this is definitely like a lot easier. This is easier on the eyes. Much easier. Okay, so I open up my inventory. Let me adjust my microphone so it's like more comfortable for me. Okay. Objects in your inventory are sorted into 4 different sections. Spells are in the spell section. Objects that can be equipped are in the outfit section. Books and scrolls are stored in the archive section. Everything else is kept in the item section. Click on the tabs on the top of your inventory to switch between sections. Okay. I keep almost pressing hide all tips and I need all the tips. Oh! Okay, use? Use key on what? Door. Turn the key unlocking the door. After a moment you toss the key aside. You can open or close objects like unlocked doors by selecting the object and then the open and close command. Okay. Okay, so if I open this and I click on this and I hit use. Oops. I didn't mean to do that, but apparently you can just touch anything you want. Can I use it on this? Ah! Using a dirk, you successfully hack through thick roots. Notice the hum on the ground. This is an object you can equip. Equip an object by selecting the object and the use command, then clicking on thyself, the portrait icon in the upper right of the screen. Equipped objects can be seen on thyself as well as in your inventory. You can equip unequipped objects by following the same procedure. Okay. Take... outfit. Use. On myself. Oops. Place the oversized helm on my head. It is so large it nearly obscures my vision. Will it actually obscure my vision? That'd be so awesome. Oh, I have it in the picture! Ah, but yes, hello! 130 stream streak, nice! How's the game so far? Very strange. Wait a minute. Hey. As you attempt to shove Yorick in the slot, his eyes blaze and he cries, "You'll not be putting me back there! There are others more suited for that task!" Your lens when the skull begins to heat up uncomfortably. Okay, is there anything else around here? Oh, actually, let's take that. Oh, I already possessed this torch. Let's see. I already possessed the torch. Certain looks strange. I've heard this game before. So I had it in a retro status, but it was very strange, like, to my eyes. So I just switched to like how it is before. If I had a different screen, if I was looking at a different screen, it'd probably be different. But I'm still at the entrance. I'm still exploring. I'm still exploring things. I guess I could have burned that stuff away. An ornate stone archway replete with carved skulls frames an ominous entrance to the side of the mountain. Okay, so we're gonna open the go command. You can use the go command or double click to go through the door, open doorways, down hallways, and up ladders and flights of stairs. In some cases, you can also use the go command to move to a spot of interest within a room. I see, so double click.
Lakmir was a fool to send a child to do that which even the vaunted Circle of 12 could not. Contain my growing power. Come if you wish. It makes little difference. Seal your fate within this living castle of the dead.
Okay, but why do you sound attractive? That's the more important question. Arrow, hello. You haven't missed much, actually. Visco, hello. Yeah, I'm still in the beginning, but you know what? We met an attractive voice, so I think that's like the most important thing. I guess that's the bad guy. Do you see the lever on the right? Because it is a stationary, non-takeable object, the use command behaves differently. Simply select the use command and then click on the lever. This is the same as using thyself on an object, okay? Okay, but hear me out. I want to take this. Drop the torch into my satchel. I can take these! Yay! Okay, is there anything else I can take? Look. Pattern on this once fine rug has been dulled by time. Its edges have become frayed and torn. Can I eat it? You really aren't that hungry? Can I open the rug? There is no way to... You could rip it open! Can I take the rug? That would prove too difficult. I don't know. I mean, if I'm strong enough, maybe. What's this? Look at this. This circular hatch is made of a strange stone sit securely within a mortared base. Some enhancement has sealed it shut. Perhaps a magic spell would open the hatch. Okay. A strange pattern unlike anything you have seen before is carved solid into this solid iron door. The door is locked. Okay. So let's use on this. Okay. Oh wait, where's this? Oh, okay. That's just an arrow to go backwards. I see. So I guess I'll just use like they want me to. Put a lever, but it is stuck in. Of course it is. Oh look, a key. Heavy key is spotted with flecks of dust. Let's take it. Put the key in my satchel. Okay, can I use the key? You know, they look like they match though, so... Can I use it on this door? Still can't turn the key in the stubborn lock. A satisfying click echoes through the chamber as you toss the key aside. So can I open it now? I can! So this is a version with vastly enhanced graphics. I had an original graphics and then I couldn't see shit. I couldn't see anything, so I was like, I should probably switch to the other graphic. This was in the NES? Yes. The only thing that I made normal was the background. Yeah, was the background. Everything else I changed to retro status. But for some reason there's voices. So I guess that's like, I just kind of have to deal with like retro sounds sometimes, but then like modern voices. Let's see. In the lower right, next to your torch is the back arrow. Select the back arrow to go to the room that's behind your current room on the map. Okay. What's this? Cold mist rolls about your feet, casting surreal pall over the stone-arched antechamber. Okay, so you know this is stuck. You know that needs an enchantment. You can save and load games at any time, and that's important since Shadowgate is a dangerous place. Click on the gear symbol in the upper right corner to open the save and load menus. Okay, there are also keybinds for doing quick saves and quick loads. Of course there is. I just want to save. You can learn spells from certain books and scrolls. First, open the book or scroll and then look at it to read it. Every spell does something different and will only work when cast on certain items or in certain places. You can cast a spell by selecting it from the spell tab in your inventory, clicking on the use button, and then an object or room. Okay. Well, save first. Can I use this on this? Oh, okay. Use. Bursting into flames. Ooh, let's take this. Okay. Archive. Let's open. Okay, let's use. Or look. Let's look. Fandrill, this missive is of utmost importance. We must coordinate our efforts. Seek my obelisk on the Acolyte Den below the sewers. I fear the worst is upon us, but I have plans in motion that may yet avert a disaster. It's signed with the name Wait, where's I supposed to find some Lackmere guy? Yeah, I thought I was supposed to find some Lackmere guy. I'm just a lowly soldier that they sent off on a quest. I don't know what they're talking about. Let's look at him. Giving the skeleton a quick one so you find no obvious cause of death. You do, however, have a bad feeling about this. Can I eat him? Your grandfather would roll in his grave if he knew you were contemplating cannibalism. It's not cannibalism if it's just bones. Can I hit him? So think about the circumstance of this poor person's death causes you to rethink your actions. Can I take him? The stench of a magical curse is overwhelming and compelling. You decide to let the dead be. I keep thinking about those flaming eyes. I mean, what exactly are we dealing with here? The animated skull asks. It's like, stop touching things! Fine! Can I take these? Ow! As you begin to lift the candle, the earth rumbles beneath your feet in a disconcerting way. You leave the candle where it is, since this seems like the altar is rigged as a trap. If you try it again, you are sure bad things will happen. But you know what you do? You go here, you hit the save button. You save. And then you pull it again. As you lift the candle from the altar, the earth rumbles beneath your feet. In an instant, the rock floor gives way, sending you tumbling down a long vertical shaft. While the abrupt impact from landing doesn't kill you, 10 tons of stone from the broken floor finish the job. Oh, it's just a sad thing. Your adventures have ended here. I don't know, this dude is kind of attractive too, so... Okay, let's resume. Okay, let's open this book. Let's look at this book. You scan the ancient manuscript, noticing most of the language is unintelligible. However, one particular word stands out from the rest. Invoken. In your mind's eye, you see a glyph glowing with power and quickly write down the strange marking in your spell book. You have learned a spell. I see. Oh wait, I have a map now. I'm in the alcove. Okay. Spell. Invoken. Look at it. Translation of the spell glyph is invoken. Your mind glimpses some spectral person at the edge of your consciousness. Use. Me. Concentrate on the glyph, you release the power of the spell right back at your face. The magic dances around your head, giving you an odd sensation that quickly clears up. Oh. Okay. Let's look at this. Strands, markings, and glyphs line the stone pillar and enshrouds this statue, one that depicts a hooded figure with a darkened visage. Even though you do not know the name of the stone deity, you mutter a quick prayer under your breath. Can I speak to this dead body? You mumble something to the skeleton, your work lights up. You shouldn't speak to the dead or... Wait a minute. Uh-huh! That's what I thought, skeleton man! Okay, what if I... use this on this dead guy? You concentrate, drawing power from the air itself. After a moment, you release a spell with a word. With the exception of an annoying headache, nothing else resulted from your spell casting. Dang! Okay. Is there anything over on this side? No? Let's go. Let's go this way. Oh no! There's multiple things! But yeah, that was the Grim reset. Game reset. Atticus, also hello. Petey, hello. I'm pretty sure there was like maybe a little bit of meat on those bones, yeah. You can search and loot various objects in the game by selecting the object and then selecting either open or use. The contents of the object will be automatically added to the appropriate tabs in your inventory. Searchable objects include corpses, desks, bags, chests, etc. Wait! That means I can go back and loot his body! If you want to see which objects in the room are interactable, use the Show Objects keybind. F2 by default, and objects will post. Okay. Hit the keybind again to return them to normal. F2. Okay. But let me go back. Can I open his body? Wait, so that means if I press F2... Oh, what's this? Fissures and fractures run along the edges of this section of the stone wall. Can I hit it? Can I hit this? Ow! Never mind. Okay, let's open. You pat down the corpse, your rough handling produces a piece of parchment and a scroll, which you put in your backpack. I see. Let's look at this. You read the hastily scrawled writing on the parchment. It is the only means to capture and control the elementals. You must hide the silver ore beyond the waters of the sewer. Okay, and this one, open. Let's look. Read the message on the page. Brown, I have your dog. If you wish to see the flying ace again, then bring the 3 pumpkins to the place beyond the harvest door. But be wary, for only one outfitted in a mask for the hallowed eve can gain entrance. There you must carve my visage and illuminate the sacrifices in the field of jack-o'-lanterns. Then I will be freed and this will all end. Cordially, DP. Is Shadowgate an older game or just based off old games? This is an older game that got modernized. I tried to do the original and it was quite annoying. Trying to look at a modern screen with old graphics kinda messes me up. Okay, I'm gonna go in here. There's a whole... You force yourself through the narrow opening and into the darkness beyond. A figure moves with an opening at the back of the grotto. He doesn't seem to pose any risk to you. Let's look. Scrapes and scratches crisscross the surface of the skull. Can I look? A long deep crack runs down the edge of the bone. This particular bone looks fresher than the others. The eye sockets of the skull are filled with cobwebs. Okay, so we're gonna save because I want to mess with that guy. Okay. Let's see. Look. Hypnotic movements of the campfire momentarily mesmerize you until a loud pop brings you back to your senses. Can I take this? You look at the skull over and change your mind, a sign that it won't be helpful on your quest. Come on! We can have another friend to talk to! How rude. The text boxes are a bit small. That's a personal problem. I am reading them though. What is this? Even though the commands are on the screen, if you wish you can play the game using keybinds. You can view and set keybinds in the option menu. You can also hide the UI elements by using the hide UI keybind, bringing each element up only when required or moused over. So I'm gonna go back. Can I like speak to you? The cave doesn't hear me. You're startled by movement within the cavern entrance above. Where'd he go? Can I go? As you scramble up the rocks, a goblin appears, levels a blow at you and fires. Fortunately, misses and hits the rock at your feet. Unfortunately, the arrow ricochets and embeds itself into your left eye. Ah! Okay, sorry, don't do that. I will, however, gladly explore this area. Let's look. Judging by the workmanship, this stone bridge seems quite sturdy. See, the rickety bridge is held together with nothing but frayed rope and rotten wood planks. As if in warning, a mounted skull stands guard in front of it. Okay, but I want this skull. What is this? This looks like a blood sacrifice thing. This metal brazier? Why do you even say that? Brazier? Has a wide bow mounted on a tripod. That's a tripod? The legs look like a series of inverted hooks poorly welded together. And what's this? The carving on this keystone is of a circle within a shield outline. Strange writings cover the stone. You think you recognize the name Mazal amongst the hard to decipher language. I see. So like, what if we... Can I eat it? I won't accomplish anything! Can I open it? There's no way to open the keystone. As hard as you try, you can open the keystone! This is another one. This half-buried carved stone appears to be a keystone. Okay. I see. Brazier? I never hear the word either. So I say it as I say it in my head. This is a trial and error game, and actually, this is gonna be fun. It's like, aha! You better be sure you want my advice before you speak to me again, because I'll be giving hints next. Okay. So, what if we go? Ah! A dense fog greets you as stone passage opens to a small chamber. The temperature plummets as the creature materializes in front of you, flinches from the light of your torch. Yeah. With a cry, you swing the lit torch at the wraith. The ethereal being is instantly enveloped in a bright flash of flame, its tortured mom hanging in the air as it vanishes. Is that a Triforce? See. I see. Okay, let's save. I don't care where I save. Okay. So to make sure that we don't have to deal with him again, we're gonna light these two. We're gonna look at this. This rune is firmly attached to the wall, glowing with power. Truly, this must have belonged to one of the wizards of the circle. Oh, what's this? You see a part of a large orange object hidden just inside the archway. Can I go to it? Cannot go there. Can I eat it? You consider taking a bite, but at the last moment decided. Why do we not want to eat anything? Can I take it? It's a pumpkin! As you grasp the large orange thing, it becomes painfully clear that it is a pumpkin. Can we open this? We can. Let's save again. I have no idea where I'm going, but that's okay. I don't know, let me look at some keybinds. Options. Keybinds. So it's pretty straightforward with these keybinds then. Okay. So it's basically the first letter of each word is the keybind for it then. Cool. Let me make sure there's nothing else. Okay. Whether it be a sewer or reservoir system for the castle, mold, mildew, and moss bespeckle the stones within this chamber. You strain your muscles pulling on the grate. It simply will not budge. There is a thing over here. Let me take that. What's it say? Open. Okay. And then I can do L for look. As you read the scroll, one particular word stands out from the rest. In trace. In your mind's eye, you see a glyph glowing with power. As you route down this strange marking in your spell book, the scroll crumbles in your hands. You have learned a spell. There is an iron door. The iron door is latched shut by nothing more than a simple bolt. Can I hit it? You knock softly on the hatch. Well, I didn't want to knock softly on the hatch. I wanted to, like, hit it open. Where's this spell? You know, I'm just gonna keep using spells on myself. You visualize the glyph in your mind and release the powered spell right back at yourself. The dazzling light of the spell momentarily blinds you. You quickly recover. Okay, so, no. We don't want to do that. Let's see. You stop trying to use the dork on the grate. Dang. Oh, wait. What if we... No! I failed to do anything constructive. There's a thing down. Can I eat this? You gulp up some of the water. The water tastes terrible. Dang. Understood. What if we use the water? You slosh around in ankle-deep water, careful not to make too much noise. Can I open? You tug on the iron bars. The grate resists at first, but it opens, providing access to the chamber beyond. Ooh, so that mean I could... You ever hear of Elrin's Stand? Yorick interrupts. Now that's an epic poem. Probably one of my favorites. The skull trails off. What the hell? Can I open... Simply not... Okay, how about this? Not this one. Okay, let's save. And go through here. Peering into the darkness, you drop down in the muck and crawl through the tight opening. Keybinding objects. Why are you telling me this? Let's see. You can keybind anything in your inventory and use some UI items. Direct thyself and your current torch to the 0 to 9 number keys. Select the object and then hold Control and press one of the number keys on your keyboard. Now, anything you want to use that object, simply press the number key you assign to the object and then click the object you want. No, no. Cause I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget. Why does this remind you of deja vu? It doesn't seem like deja vu. Cause I have no idea what that is. And if so, then I must try it. Because this is actually more interesting than I had anticipated. Let's see, the stone den is damp and smell of cups and green foliage. As if a mirage, the far side of the cave shimmers and power emanates. So it's the water. Ankle deep water flows into this chamber. What if I use Focus Serum unleashed? My spell is unleashed. What'd it do? A strange apparition coalesces from within the obelisk. The ghostly figure of an old man cloaked in a shimmering veil. I did something!
You have done
Yay!
well. Now, listen if you have ears.
Oh, I
Since
went the right
shadows
way!
grow long and time fleet. Some 40 years past, an evil, the likes the world has not beheld, escaped its prison. Talimar, the Black. He of whom I have already
I don't know, he looks kind of
spoken.
attractive.
This warlock lord brought forth his dark magics and conjurations, and unleashed his foul vassals, desecrating these sacred halls. Talimar has laid waste to the combined power of man. And what of the Circle of 12, the great wizards? They are no more. I am the last.
I don't know, you're kind of dead, man.
Pity me not, boy. We were resolute in our judgment.
I wasn't pitying, I
but
was just
erred
making an
greatly.
observation.
Could have been better to put our brother to death, but mercy and folly prevailed.
See, this is why you have to stay evil, no
I
mercy.
know
This is
not
why you have to, like,
Talimar's
have
full
no...
plans,
Don't be
but
nice
have
to people.
discovered enough to fill my heart with fear, and yet
Maybe he doesn't know he's
hope
dead.
remains, and it stands or falters with you. Fare thee well.
Black Mirror the Timeless vanishes, leaving behind a scroll, a glowing orb, and the words "Fare thee well." That's exactly what he said. Congratulations, you earned the Wizard's Friend achievement! Yay! Let's take this. Let's take this. Can I take this? I can't take this. Can I hit it? I bruised my knuckles! Okay, so we have to go back. What if I use this spell on it? This powder spell of effect produces some pretty fireworks and a headache, but little else. I see. Okay, let's open. Gripping it with both hands, you carefully unroll the scroll. You read the words on the scroll out loud. 5 to find, 3 are 1. 1 gives access to the bladed sun. Oh no, it's a puzzle. Great. The silver orb to banish below, the staff of ages to vanquish the foe. Joining to the golden thorn, the last to invoke the platinum horn. That's something. My favorite puzzles. Great. Fantastic. Hold on. Okay. Something else in my items. The clear orb has a silver sheen about it. It is relatively light and vibrates with a dormant, expectant power. I see. Can I eat it? The orb is too big to ingest. Seriously, what are you thinking? It's circular! It looked like a pearl! Fine. The Circle of 12 might not be around anymore, but their elemental pets still are. Maybe one of them can help you get out of these caves. Okay, well... forget that. I don't want to get out of this cave yet. I I ate marbles as a kid. I can't deny that. I can't deny that part actually. Okay, so if I go into my inventory, I'm trying to figure out how to open this thing. Okay. And the pressure builds to uncomfortable release the spell. The word. Oh man. Okay, so we're gonna leave here. I wonder if I use a spell on this thing, is it gonna do anything? Oops. Oh. Spell. Use. Let's see. Sweat beads on my beads. Sweat beads on your brow to concentrate on the glyph and then release a spell. The power of your magic flies about and the spectacular fashion does little else. Okay, so this was nothing. Although you might, but the room will not budge an inch from the wall. Perhaps it's enchanted in some way. Of course. Why would it not be enchanted? Okay, let's go back. Okay, so I'm gonna go back one more time. And back again. We're gonna go this way. I'm gonna save. Let's see. Open. 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 Dead body. Look. Cluster of bones is still mostly intact. Dry sinews and muscles hold it together. So it's dead! Sort of. It might be edible. The skull is a deep gouge in the back of its head, a telltale sign of a death blow of an axe. So if something's in here, can kill me. What is this? This is a handsome sack made from the hide of an animal. Which animal, however, is uncertain. Well, I'm taking it. Let's open. You rummage the sack and find a scroll. You put the sack in your satchel while discarding the sack. Ooh. While there is writing is difficult to discern, you manage to glean a few phrases. The danger is real. Alert the surrounding lands. Seal off the passages into the Gatekeeper Mountains. The wax seal shows an eagle in flight and is signed by someone named Fandril. They're just dying! Orb is like egg. Exactly. It should be edible. Like the marbles. We're gonna save again. We're gonna go left. Let's see, double click a command or double tap a command key behind to lock it. You can then perform that command multiple times without reselecting it. Right click anywhere to deselect the command or object. You can also double click objects to look at them on unlocked doors to open them and then to open doorways to go through them. A strange entity made entirely of solid ice and cold vapor hovers about the room in front of you. You've heard of a magical orb that can capture creatures like this. Can I talk to it? Not knowing what to say, you introduce yourself to the elemental. The creature replies by blowing air in my face. Hey! How rude. Do you know what to do with this? Taking the silver orb from your satchel, you advance upon the ice elemental. You can barely hold on as the power from within the orb latches onto the singularity and pulls it inside. A frosty pattern immediately encases the orb. Oh no! I actually ate it! Can I open this? You run your fingers across the surface of the icy orb, searching for a way to open it. Oh no! Well, now I have a permanent ice cube. I guess that's fine. My drinks will be forever cold. I just talked to it and it didn't listen, so I shorted the orb. I don't know. Okay. Torches ignite, bursting in the flames. Okay, what other stuff? Okay. Can I hit this? Pull back, let loose an uppercut. The resulting sound has nothing to do with the ice. Rather, it's your fingers exploding in pain. Okay, Okay, so let's try to break this thing open then. Use. Attempt to hack away the ice with the dark. A few slivers of ice break off a little else. Okay, how about we use... There we go. Putting the light torch to close the ice. It takes a few moments, but eventually the ice melts away, revealing a scroll hidden within. I'll take that. Is this another spell? In case you're wondering, I was once an impressive wizard myself. I'm still around. It's another story altogether. Yorick trails off. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's look at this. Let's open and then let's look. I showed you my orb. Please respond. It was completely accidental. I didn't mean for this to happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. See, as you scan the scroll, one particular word almost seems to jump out at you. Agap. In your mind's eye, you see a glyph glowing with power and quickly write it down the strange marking in your spell book. I see that before the scroll crumbles in your hands, you realize that you've learned a spell. I see. And with all fashion, I will save and use the spell on myself. Use on myself. With a wave of your hand, you let loose a spell at your feet. Sparks and light swirls of magic dance about your boots for a brief instant. See? I can open this more. You put your shoulder to the door to shove it open. Okay, but I'm gonna go back before I go in through there, and we're gonna go in through this door. With stone tombs lining the walls of this mystic crypt, there is an ancient, almost reverent air to this place. See? I was just trying to light a torch! You're got a torch pulling it downwards. Your mechanism release and unravel beneath you. Jump back as the tomb in the center of the room slowly moves across the floor, revealing a stairway leading down. I see. These weren't torches that you could, like, use. Okay, let's look. On bas relief carved on the tomb is of an ancient figure brandishing a sword. Let's look at all these. An indistinct yet noble-looking warrior has been carved into this sarcophagus. A cowed, shadowy figure is carved on the lid of this crypt. The likeness of a regal figure has been engraved on the lid of this tomb. Okay, but I'm gonna open. You've seen the visit of Warlock Lord, and now you've been cursed. Both of these things are time limits in the game. It's important to both to cure yourself before you die and stop the Warlock Lord before he destroys the world. Some objects in the game are flammable. Set an object on fire by setting your current torch in use command, an object you wish to burn. Be careful not to burn something that might prove useful later on. Am I supposed to stop him? Help! I cursed myself. I don't know. It isn't clear if the episode passes. Whoa, that was intense. Eh? Oh, time to go back. I'm gonna open them all. This guy's open the Eerie Creek. Raiding moan. Ooh! I'll take this. As you grasp the large orange thing, it becomes painfully clear that it's a pumpkin. Okay. Before we go down, let's leave and go back. Can you uncurse me? Oops. The book doesn't hear me. Can I eat it? Your hunger for knowledge is admirable, but there is probably a better way to achieve it. Listen. Oh yeah, let's let me put this in an empty slot. reminds you of the Elven Funhouse at King Otto's Fair. You remember taking your sister, hoping to lose her in the reflective maze. Sounds about right. Large rock sits clearly on the floor. Oh wait, was I done? Ow. What if I look at you now? Scratches and scrapes crisscross the inside of this tomb. You wonder what that portends. His body wrapped in linens is gnarled and twisted. The wrappings appear to be very flammable. Oh. There you go. The burned scroll tumbles to the floor, having escaped the fire. The ancient wrappings quickly go up in flames as the might burns. A mask falls to the ground. Ooh! I'll take this, I'll take this, and I'll take this. Let's go. Alright, open and look. This game snarks at you. It's like King's Quest. I see. Point clicks are interesting. See, a drawing of 6 rectangular shapes are drawn on the parchment. Several lines point to the shapes with writing underneath. You read 2 of the notations. This mirror leads through the furnace and into the castle beyond. And these mirrors require power to activate and will teleport to places strewn across the castle's mezzanine outfit. What is this? The horrible visage of this wooden mask resembles a witch from a children's tale. Okay, but I'm gonna use it. Me! You slip the costume mask over your head. The thing smells terrible and it makes it difficult to see. Dang it! Take it off. I don't know how. Take. Take? You can't take something you already own. Oh. Okay, well, now we're just permanently stuck like this. I can see just fine. Can I open this? Try to open the crypt, however, just fuse shut. I see. Okay. Well, we're gonna go down. See, this reminds you of the Elephant American Fair. Okay, something said something. Let me, light these torches, though. Eh? There you go. Okay, look. You see a warped reflection of yourself in the mirror, knowing that you look nothing like when you started this adventure. Is this gonna say the same thing? They say the same thing. Okay. Alright, so we had in... What is this? In order to sick burlap, finding a scroll in 2 gears, you take these while discarding the sack. I see. Open. Look. Hammer and scroll is faded and difficult to read, but you can make out one passage. When Majal's tail lights the northern skies and alignments are in harmony, then shall ye take the circle runes of water and fire and all the all-seeing eye and place them with the great eagle that sits on the one tree. Use a oh, I didn't mean use a scroll. Look at the scroll. Okay. Was it this one? This mirror leads through the furnaces and to the castle beyond, and these mirrors require power to activate and will teleport to places strengthened. Okay, so what if? Oh man, what if I hit it? Never mind, don't do that. What if I speak to myself? You mop your brow of sweat and glisten, say there to your reflection, "This is getting intense." Your grace into the office is intensely smelly. You need a bath. Ah! Nothing. Let's see, nothing. Lever? Attempt to lift the rock, you feel something move, but unfortunately it's in your back. I see. Unable to get proper leverage. Okay. What if I use a spell on this thing? Ah! Gather your will and picture a glyph in your mind and uncomfortable pressure built in your bowels. That can't be good. You think yourself a spell backfires in your face. Whoops. I think I just made him. I think I just shit myself. Okay, so these are large curious series of runes and glyphs inscribed in it. Okay. Tug on the hatch, but no veil appears to be secured from below. Okay, so let's leave. Let's leave. Was it this way? Oh, what's this? Within a large cavern, you find yourself on the shore of a placid underground lake. Let's see. You sense something large and ominous deep below the surface of these black waters. Ah, it's not black waters. What are you talking about? It's blue. A small waterfall empties out into the lake. It is hard to tell from the distance, but you think you see a skeleton change to a rock. Perhaps you need to get a closer look somehow. Okay. When in doubt, try to use spells. You attempt to both cast a spell and throw it across the surface of the lake. The spell is visibly in a misfire. It explodes painfully in your face. Okay, how about this one? No? Okay. How about this one? No? Understood. Okay, let's go up here then. A magnificent waterfall cascades from the mouth of an ancient stone statue, painstakingly carved into the cavern wall. Below it, an undulating mass of water hovers playfully above the river. Can I speak to you? You bow and introduce yourself to the elemental, playfully dances away, squirting you with water! Do you want to come inside the ball too? But you try your silver orb on it until it effortlessly dances out of my reach. A while back, I heard whispers of a female lieutenant that took Shadowgate by force. Careful, boys, York says, looking nervous. What the heck? It's okay. This one, this little elemental dude is kind of cute. I did accidentally cast Tell Me Hurt on myself more than once. Let's see. A placid lake. A placid lake. Let's see. So if you don't want that, do you want a spell? Your concentration is thoroughly compromised by the watery being, so you miscast your spell and create a small explosion. The water elemental response is a squirt of water in the eye! There's a rune here. This marking looks like a dwarven craftsman stamp. That does look like a dwarven face. Tell me hurt in the game. Not my fault, but spells keep exploding. How do I take the mask off then? Myself. There we go. Take a breath of fresh air. Now then. Why can't we use this on you? So you don't want this. You want something else. Did I use all them on you? Having cut a deep furrow in the rock of this cavern, underground river rushes past you into a large crevice. Crevice. Let's let ourselves. Take stock of yourself, concerned about the stabbing pains in my stomach and the spreading green pallor of my skin. I'm sorry! Also, I'm going by the save under the impression that I'm cursed. This elemental may have great use to you, but the silver orb can only hold one. You will have to choose. Man! Fine! Okay, we're gonna go in here. Goodbye! Okay, so... You managed to rush from the room before the dragon could release a blast of fire, yes! Okay. Before we do that, actually, let's see. Maybe this guy will, like, be useful. Let's see. So if we go items and we use haunting seeking says you move forward with the dragon. Dragon just uses ponderous weight and begins gathering a breath. Nope. Nope. How do I open? How do I? Myself? Quick polishes and spin the buff for my slate. I want to use the... Look. We're seeing you use your cloak to hold the artifact. The essence of an elemental... Ice elemental is inside. Can I talk to you now? Just hang tight a little longer. What do you say? The circle of a toll might not be around anymore, but the element pets still are. Maybe one of them can help you get out of these caves. Well, I can only hold one. So, like, trying to... Sit on your spine. Nope, you're not going to straight into those waters. Okay. I know you're here. See. To your right, through the large opening in the cave wall. Unless the water element succeeding and only getting drenched as the creature slips through your grasp. You heard of a magical orb that can capture creatures like... But I have it! But... I have it, but I can't release the other one. Let me see. No. And you're just gonna tell me the same thing, right? I will have to choose. Unfortunately, I have to take the one that hated my guts. Okay. So then let's go down here. Let's do this. Your fingers numb, you raise the orb over your head with a blast to chill the air. The ice element escapes quickly, disappearing from the side. What?! Motherfucker. Are you back here then? You were just chilling here. Okay. Let's go back. So now I can use it on you. Yeah, slither silver orb and hold it in front of you. Beat the water forming on the surface of the orb. Okay. So we let the first one go. Okay, so now it's in there. Can we talk to you? Keep it down in there, I'm sinking! Ah! One elemental just wants to have a good time. Okay, let's see what happens if we go back. Let's see. No! It escaped! Man! So, one of these will help me, they say. So, let me get the water one. So I'll get the water one. Let's go back. Maybe not here. Let's go back even more. Let's go back in here. I already know that dude doesn't seem friendly. Let's save. The rickety bridge is held together with nothing but frayed, hope, and rotten wood planks. As if a warning, a mounted skull stands in front of it. But I want to go there. Man. Okay, what if I use this? Power magic flies about in this pixel flash, but does little else. Are you sure? Fine. Anything else around here? Well, there's these. Well, one of them will help me, probably. Okay, let's leave. Is there anything else? Actually, let's see if I can use one of my stuff. Let's see. Cold mist rolls about your feet. Nope, not that. Okay. That should be able to reverse the spell. Okay, not that either. Okay. And then this. Makes me never spell a strange. Oh! Storm it open! Nice! Sweet! Okay, let's try to kill the dragon. Out of curiosity, let's see if we die. Okay, let's take this. Can I take this? Thanks. It noticed me! Okay. Let's come back. And let's take this. Okay. And then let's leave. And let's go back. Let's take that. Just come in and take some things. So maybe we can hammer some rocks down now. Let's look at this. Dented helm looks a bit small for me. Iron shield looks like it could shield her from anything. In fact, it might be impervious to fire if it can withstand being in a room with a fire-breathing dragon. Okay, so we're gonna give that to me. Okay, it's on my forearm. Let's save. Okay, so now it's on our forearm. So let's use on dragon. With the battle cry, you rush along towards the dragon. Dirk is at the ready. The dragon notices you and responds when you begin gathering a breath. Well, I want to use. Going to shoot you raise your iron shield just in time to block the dragon's flame, dispersing it harmlessly to either side of you. Ah! Okay. Do you want a spell? Skin block does it so you can actually feel the heat. Dang it! Okay. I see. Well, now we're cold. A creature made of ice will play on the far side. Of course you do. Okay. What do you have to say? Something be of great use to you, but silver can only one you have to choose, of course. Okay, but we ended up taking stuff. Let's go back down here. I wanna see if I can, like, smash these rocks. Use hammer on this. Well, I'm drawing hit does little to affect the rock. Of course it does. Okay. How about... Well, this latch was closed on the other side, so it wouldn't matter with that. Okay. What if we just smash these? Use hammer. Well, I might swing the hammer at the mirror. Oddly enough, the weapon just bounces off the glass. Perhaps the mirror is enchanted. Okay. Maybe I'll come back here later. We'll come back here later. Please. I wasn't expecting to get this much into this. I was expecting to get this much into the game. What the heck? This is opposing the rest of me. Oh, wait. Was it this way? It was. Okay, let me see. Something is happening. I can feel once you stop trying to use the hammer on the hatch. Great! This hammer is useless! Door is finally crafted and made with gold. Anyways, you don't know great. I see. I guess I do have to go through the hatch. We're gonna use this spell though, just in case. Nope. Okay. Never mind. Power dissipates. It's useless. Okay, so let's go through the latch that I did. Yeah. Let's go in. Ah! What is this? You lean in close and should look inside the open hatch. The stone compartment harbors a strange mechanism, one comprised of levers, rods, and gears. Okay, but hear me out. I have 2 of these. With some effort, you force the gear into its slot. Okay, was that... Okay, this one... Oh, maybe it's this slot. No. Okay. Pull the lever down. The mechanism glows, vibrates, and begins to move. You hear the sound of rushing water deep within the castle. I did something! I did something. I don't know what I did, but I have water somewhere. Is it this way? Let's see. Fish. Aha! You thought you had me. Was it this way? The water did not raise here. Maybe it was in another section. It's probably in another section. Let's see, I'm just carrying around 2 pumpkins. Yeah, this is my puzzle era. This is my puzzle era against my will. Let's see, did the water change here? Something large and ominous is deep within these waters. What if I speak to the water? Speaking into the lake accomplishes nothing. I don't know. It could... If you try hard enough. What say you? Skeleton looks interesting. If the lake was frozen, you can walk... Oh! Okay. So let's... release you. Let's use you. He is a more useful Navi. Let's see. So, if we... Oh. If we... Yeah. As you release the ice element, you fumble with the silver or drop it into the lake. Immediately, the still water freezes into a solid sheet of ice. Excellent work. Okay. Now, let's look. It's difficult to tell from distance, but you see a skeleton chained to a rock. I see. Let's go. You step out onto the ice about for a bit. Surprisingly, managed to keep your balance. Okay. You now look. I thought I stepped in. Ah, there it is. Make your way across the slippery ice towards chained skeleton. Skeleton remains a somewhat unfortunate soul are chained securely to this rock. Okay, but you have something I want, so I'm gonna take that. Okay, is there anything else around here? Let's look. Oh, okay. Nope. Alright! And then I'm gonna take... There is no way to... I don't want to take the lake! I want to take my ball! Touch of some... Oh, right. The heat from the lit torch melts the ice around the silver or freeing at the ancient artifact rises to the surface of the frozen lake. Yay! Now give me. Okay, now since that's done... Oh! I accidentally opened the pathway! This is cool! Now I can capture this thing. Wow. This is pretty cool. Good change of pace. This, I wasn't expecting this, actually. This is pretty interesting. Someone died back. What the? Why does this thing look like an anus? Let's see. Twister. The room glows with power. It is firmly attached to the wall. Truly, it must have belonged to one of those castle. I see. And I can't take it. Yeah. It's enchanted in some way. Wait, what if I use a spell? Like, what if I use one of these? No. Okay. Alright, let's look at this dead body. Its corset dress in what was once a regal set of rolled bloodstains with the collar, perhaps providing a clue to what killed this unfortunate soul. You got mauled. Can I eat him? It's not cannibalism! It's just bones! Let's see, what do you have? Careful enroll in the ancient scroll. Let's look. You read the hastily scrawled words on the scroll. Brother, if you're reading this, then I know more. I fear I have underestimated his ambition and depths. He would travel in the dark arts. Protect the seals at all costs. He must not get them. Power up the ways and follow the mirrored path to the lone keep. Add your strength to Undam's. If nothing else, perhaps our weather master can blunt the evil one's advance. Especially with your support. Fare thee well, Fanville the High. He was high. I see no bones about it. I see. So I need... Let's say you. Yes. I think that's it. Yeah. So, there's like a whole bunch of these around. So there's 3 in there. Then there's the one that's like right before the other guy. I have a key. Oh wait. I have a key. Which means I go in here. Maybe it belongs to this thing. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm here now. Oh, it's just a circle. It's a giant circle. Okay. So let's see. Oh, I don't want to use the key. Let's look at this key. If anything were ever to be considered a skeletal key, it would be this. I see. So I need the water element on... I need to use the water element on something. But also, there's this thing. One of these, there's something about things being enchanted here. I also have this other thing I need to use. Oh, let's go back. Because I'm kind of curious now. Let's see. So... Since we turn then nothing after one sound on the other side. Okay. So it's just this? What? So it was just whatever I had. Okay, so it is just for that. Okay. That's all that was for, but... What if I take it? I don't have the leverage to pry it away? Let's see, what if I use the hammer on the lever, fearful that... Oh. Well, I mean... Like burst in flames, sending a cloud of smoke upward toward the vaulted stone ceiling. I went in Dragonfield. I was there a few times. Those caves and caverns look a lot like these caves and caverns. So I just burned the rug to burn a rug. That's what it gets for not wanting to listen to me. Okay, if we go back this way and then do this. Oh wait, let me see if it reset. I'm kind of curious. Let's see if it reset. It did not reset. It stayed the same. Yeah, it's just stayed the same. Let's see, ankle deep water flows in the timber. Smooth heavy stone fits nicely into the palm of my hand. Well, you know what that means. We're just gonna go ahead and take these stones and put them in our backpack. 'Cause we can. I took the torches too because I could. Now we're gonna go back. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna throw some rocks at these things. To use. Stone failed to do anything constructive to the mirror. Dang it. Okay. We'll go back here. Alright. You exclaim resistant water until in the battle. Deadly dragon is lair. Unfortunately, the water he takes one look at the dragon and hightails it out of the other room. God damn it! Get back here! Get back here, you coward! It's like, oh crap, you found me again. It's like, yeah! It's like, I signed up to be a pet. I didn't sign up to be this. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go back. There's things I can interact with in here. Can I take this? I'll take gold pieces. This heat and melted them together. Great. I cast rock. Why do we keep vaulting towards the dragon? Raise your shield and kind of like while the shield protects you. It glows red hot. Okay, so we need to. Oh wait, why don't I? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna come back in here. We're gonna talk to this guy. Shield cannot withstand dragon's flame forever. Choose your actions carefully. You'll be safe in here for long. Okay. Yeah, swing the hammer over my head. Never mind. How does that go? Out of the fire and into the dragon's den? I swear! Okay, what if I grabbed you instead? I just thought about that. What if I grabbed you instead of the water one? Because the water one said nope. Oops. Let me go back, release the water one, and then go get the ice one. And then I went the wrong way. Okay. Let's release you. I said let's release you. And then let's use you. I'm gonna see what you do. Nothing. I guess. Why doesn't it? It doesn't. Okay, it just doesn't want to register this thing then. Okay. So some things just say fuck this. Be free. So let's go back then. Grab our water friend. Have you as hostage forever. Use spells. See what happens. It does nothing. Okay. So we need to figure out where that key went. Where is this? Where have I seen that before? So we can go from the mirrors to the sewer to the wizard's den. The dragon's nest is there in the cellar. Let's see. What say you? It's easy to see the mirrors or portals to other places. They were probably talking about magic, but sometimes it was literally true. I've known them to hide doorways behind mirrors like this. You see. Let's see. Nothing wonderful happens. What else do you say? You just say random things. Got it. Let's see. Stone and steep sounds like clops cream foliage, of course. Is there like another... Yeah, can you give me help again? Series, look at you. Carry on, you must face the perils of this castle and complete my quest. Okay, but what if I use a different spell? He does nothing, he really wants to use one. Look. Let me attach to the wall. Okay. does this one say? Spells. Gap. Okay, so this is useless. So, what if I used this? Nah? Okay, so you just went back to where you were because you didn't want to be here, I guess. Okay, so... That's all you have to say. Concerned about the stabbing pains in your stomach and the spreading green pallor of my skin. Iron shield strapped across my arm gives me some measure of comfort. That's nice. Okay, so there's nothing here. Lever appears to be made from petrified wood. We expect it hasn't happened. The lit torch didn't do anything to the lever. It did not! The rug is gone though. Can I just light anything on fire? Okay. See. Okay, so we already saw the skeleton. So I need you next regardless. And there's this thing here. I'm gonna take it. There's no way to take the marking. Serving craftsmanship stamp. Oh, it's a stamp. Okay, let's look at our archive. He's dead. Those tail lights the northern skies. Tree. Rectangle shapes. Mirror leads to the furnace and into the castle beyond. These mirrors require power to activate and will teleport to places strewn across the castle. This is real with the surrounding lands. 5 to find, 3 are gone. 1 gives access to the bladed sun. The silver orb to banish below. The staff of ages to vanquish the foe. What do I have? I have the silver orb to banish below? The silver orb to banish below. Okay. So we have one thing that we need. So we need 5 items. So... One gives access to the bladed sun, the silver orb to banish full of stuff of ages to vanquish the foe. Wait, I can combine things. No! Oops! He's like, ha! Okay, what is this? I already searched you. Okay, found nothing further. What if I don't use that? Okay. Let's see. What is this? Skull is particularly scorched and roasted. Since a great deal of intelligence behind the glowing eyes of this dragon and speak. With all the authority you can muster, you tell the dragon, sit. Why? God damn it, we're dumb! Why are we dumb? Why would you tell him to sit? That doesn't do anything either. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm gonna keep going until I figure this out. Wow! This just like... What the heck? Pretty sure this dragon is a male dragon. Okay. So we know that the water elemental says fuck you. What if I kill the goblin? What if I go where the goblin went? Let's go back. Oh. What if I take this... You start with removing the cavern entrance above. Use. Oh. Look. Since if we were to move within darkness, the opening, something or someone is definitely up there. Okay. Can I take these? You contemplate taking the bone. After a moment of relent, decide it would not be helpful. Okay. So we have an arrow. Fletching on this arrow looks a bit tattered, but its silver arrow tip looks to be in good condition. Okay. Let me see. Oh. See gears. Hideaway mirrors. Captive. Footbridges. I'm at the grotto. I think. I think that's where I'm at. Oh, this place is so... Hold on a minute, I have to BRB. Okay, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end early today. I have to go. I have to go. I will be. Let me save. Let me save. Okay. So, yeah, I don't mind this game. I'll probably play it to break up between Mass Effect 2. Is everything okay? Don't worry, it's just personal. So yeah, I will come back to this as a way to break up Mass Effect 2 on Saturdays. So, cause I mean, this is interesting. It hurts my brain, but at least like I can at least wander around. I'm not stuck in like a single room or anything like that. So this'll be every Saturday, I guess. Yeah. In the end, even with my birthday, honestly, I don't think I really want to do anything for my birthday either. Mainly because it's Sunday. And I don't know, the way that things have been lately around everything, it's kind of, I don't know. I don't feel motivated to celebrate my birthday this year like I did last year. If that makes sense. Yeah. April and May have just kind of made me meh about my birthday. So I celebrated because I celebrate a little maybe. I don't know any like other way to actually celebrate. I'm gonna be completely honest. But that's like not this upcoming week, but not next week, but the Sunday. It's that Sunday, but yeah. Just cause of how April and May have been. Depending on how my how everything was stream-wise for May and April determined on like whether or not I was gonna do anything for June. So just a cute cupcake on a screen, like I don't even know. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't even know. I might just play Mass Effect 2. I might just play Mass Effect 2 and just have like that's it. That's it. Just regular. Well, not even. Actually, you know what? I might not even stream on my birthday. I'm gonna be honest. I might not even stream on my birthday. Depending on what's going on, I might not even stream on my birthday. Yeah. I might not even stream on my birthday. But it just depends. Depends on like what happens. I'm opening up my calendar. That's why things go quiet. But yeah, it depends on what happens next week. Determines on how my birthday goes, I guess. If that makes sense. To give you an idea of what happened last year, yeah, I'll leave that for another time. Alright, so I will be seeing you all not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. Not tomorrow. I'll see you on Monday for the continuation of Mass Effect 2. We're gonna do the Rosalie DLC. We're gonna play the Rosalie DLC tomorrow. And that's probably all we're gonna have time for tomorrow. Monday. I keep saying tomorrow, Monday. We're gonna play the Rosalie DLC on Monday. And then, depending on how fast I can get through that, we will either do the convict mission or just end stream there, depending on how long it takes to do the Rosalie mission. But yeah, I'm trying to like not do so much because these missions in Insanity are like really take like a really long time. So we'll see like what goes on there. But I appreciate all of you for joining me today. This is an interesting game. I am going to continue this game. So if you're going to sleep, make sure you sleep and eat. Make sure you're eating hydrate, make sure you hydrate. Overall, please take good care of yourselves. And I'll be seeing you all next time. Bye!